floral spray set coming your way. So this is that beautiful decoupage set. It's a customer pick, 4.9 stars. And you're not choosing today. Everybody's gonna get the rose, and you're also gonna get the floral spray. You're gonna get the dies and the stamps to create those beautiful layered, beautiful looks. And then you're getting the paper as well. So a wonderful set. Each one of these is over $40. And today, you're getting both of them. So it's like a buy one, get one, Sarah. It's amazing. And I think this is what Charlotte was talking about.
This is indeed. And this look, Leslie, when I started crafting nearly 20 years ago, this was the look that was all in, except we had to cut it all by hand then. Wow. Can you see just how dimensional each one of these pieces is? Now, that is the gorgeous floral spray. This is the beautiful rose. It is just so timeless, really, really classic. And you can see just how layered up each one of these pieces are. Now, let me explain what comes with each flower, because you are getting a 48 sheet pad of the design. So 48 pages, and it's the same design over and over again, so enough to make 48 toppers. They are going to layer up with the gorgeous die. So this is the die collection, and you can see, just to buy all of the dies, to buy this die set, you'd be talking over $20 just for the dies. Then we have done the matching set of the stamps so that you could stamp and then die cut over your stamped pieces as well. Now I'm going to show you how it works, because you'll absolutely love this. So can you see? You just take out the first sheet of your decoupage, and then you start and take each layer of your die cut. So on this layer here, I can see on the back there's a little number 1 here, and that lines up over my number 1 on the piece, and you can see how that lines up perfectly well. So we just hold that in place with a little bit of tape, and then we come the same. So we come in with the second layer. So my second layer, here's number 2, and if you're never sure which way around it goes, just look to line up the number 2 over top of where it's got the number 2 written on, and that will layer up perfectly well. Oh my word, I'm just seeing how fast these are going, and I'm starting to panic a bit in case I don't get the demo finished, Leslie. When you see these shaping, I tell you now, you're just going to love them. This has been absolutely revolutionary for us here at Crafters Companion. We have had so many people contact us and say this is just, it takes them back to card making as so many of us knew it all these years ago. If you haven't been doing this as long as I have, I can tell you this look, if you are making cards for friends and family or whatever it is, this is the look that is so traditional, that gets the wow every time you do it. Oh yeah. Now look at that.
And while you finish up there, Sarah, I want them to see the finished result as well, because Sarah's getting it all taped down and ready for a pass. But take a look here, something that used to take forever to do, where you had to cut out by hand. I mean, look at these look at those layers and that beautiful dimension on these projects. It just makes you fall in love. And Sarah, they're getting the spray, and they're also getting the rose, plus the paper, the decoupage paper, for each one, the rose and for the spray.
Are you ready to see me put this back together, Leslie?
Yes,
I think you'll love this. So when I lift all of this up, you can see that it's die cut all of those pieces for me in one pass through. Then we're ready for the awesomeness. The bit that comes next is the bit that everyone loves. Now, a little bit of a tip from me. If you want to make it truly dimensional, get your ball tool and give it a little bit of a rub from behind. So I'm just using my stamping mat here. If you don't have the stamping mat, use like the back of a mat or something, the back of a mouse mat. And then what you do is you pop your 3D glue gel on the back here. Oh, wow. And we can layer that up to create this dimensional effect. So I'm going to do that with the next one. So just giving it a little bit of a rub, and the more you rub it, the more lifelike it becomes. And every one of these dies, what we've